it mixes two concepts or two routines, one called Jazz Aces, and there's many variations on that, and I've got 2 or 3 of my own touches which sort of are original with me. Then we go into the second part of the routine whereby the kings and the aces of the same suit match. This is a routine which I learned from Harriet Lorraine. He used kings and queens in a sort of mating type arrangement whereby the male and the female sort of find each other. So I put those two together to create a whole sort of experience of sleight of hand magic. Another great thing about Incredible Kings and Aces is nobody picks a card, okay? So they can just watch you in your magnificence. They can watch you with your great sleight of hand, what we call eye candy. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, this trick involves the 4 aces and the 4 kings, and it comes in 2 parts. You don't have to pick any cards like in traditional card tricks. Just watch how the trick goes on. So the idea is we take 1, 2, 3, and 4 aces, and we do this. It's called a T formation. Actually, is that the ace of spades? Yeah. So yeah, the ace of spades is usually the leader pack. So here's where the interesting stuff starts. I take the 4 kings. 1 goes here, and I take an ace. Now, believe it or not, the ace is not here, and it's actually come down here. Now, if I take a king and put it down there, and take an ace and put it in here, once again, a little shake, and the ace has disappeared, but arrives. Now, for this last part, Paul, could you do me a favour? This is the king of diamonds, right?
Okay.
Could you put your finger on top of the king of diamonds for me? Take the last ace, and just flick it like that, and it changes the king of diamonds. Can you check this one for me now? King of diamonds is now the ace of diamonds. So we take that one stage further in terms of sleight of hand magic. This time, I'm not going to put the aces are not going to be in any particular order. Just I forgot. I'm trying. It's when you're trying to do it more randomly, it becomes more difficult. I'm just trying to make them random. I mean, they're not in any particular order, are they? No. In fact, what I'll do, I'm just going to mix them like this, and I'll keep going. Say 1, 2, 3, or 4, Paul. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
4.
4. Again.
3.
Again.
2.
Again. Last time.
4.
4. I don't know. The point is, I genuinely do not know the order of the cards. Now, if I even show you the cards there, okay, I'll turn this like to the camera. I do not know the order. Now, my goal with a bit of magic and sleight of hand is to tie in the suits. So the ace of hearts finds the king of hearts. The ace of spades finds the king of spades. But very magically. Okay, let's see if we can do that. This is the ace of spades, the king of spades. This is the ace of diamonds. That doesn't work until we do a bit of magic and then they change, okay? Now, if I take this second one here, this one is the ace of spades, okay? Now, the ace of spades and the king of clubs don't match, but if I just do this, they change to the ace of clubs and the king of clubs. Now, the last thing I'm going to ask you to do, Paul, should I put this one on this one or this one on this one? It's a genuine choice.
This one and this one.
Sorry, no. So, my right to left or left to right?
Right to left.
Right to left, okay. 2 pairs left, okay? This is the king of spades. This is the king of hearts. They're not a match until I use some sleight of hand. Then we have the king of hearts and the final 2 here match, and that is magic. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Okay, the centre-tear. Anyone beginning in magic remembers the old centre-tear where something was folded and you just basically ripped the piece up and took the centre out and then looked at that. Maybe surreptitiously or a couple of minutes later. With this sort of centre tear, you actually watch, you're looking for the information as you tear. Richard Osterland, I used to use his quite a lot, but sometimes I'd fumble with it a little bit. I'd struggle getting the paper open. So I've played with this different ideas and I come up with this quite simple thing. What I do is I fold it over that far, so there's a lip there, about that far. And then that goes down there, and that's the pre-fold. I always set up something like this so when they write down their name or whatever information they've got, then they refold this back here. When you get the piece of paper, you grab it off and you turn it quarter turn so the corners, the open ends of this side. I go in and I'm ripping half of this front portion here. That goes down. This goes behind. Now as that goes behind, I actually open there up, but they can't see this because it's behind my hand. Using this piece as a guide, I rip this part here. That goes to the front. Everything turns a quarter. Now here's where the move is. It just, there's the lip. It flaps open. I get the information. Hear that? There, they don't see it. And then I immediately rip. And it's all done in one movement really. So you're not really stopping when you gain the information. It's always best to look away actually while you're ripping and then turn around at the last second and glean that information. In real time it looks something like this. So you take the paper back off them, okay. It's simple like this. It's 1, 2, 3. And that's a centre tear whereby you're getting the information as you tear. Different versions out there. That's quite a simple thing I've come up with. Dead easy. And with 2 pieces of paper, using the centre tear and the one ahead, you're able to do a great routine of mind reading. Thank you.